2026 is shaping up to be a wild year for American cars. We're talking about legends coming back from the past, muscle cars reimagined for a new generation, and brand new beasts that push performance into crazy territory. Some of these cars roar with V8 power, while others are going electric but still promising to scare supercars. So today, we're counting down the top 5 most exciting American cars launching in 2026. Stick around, because number 3 on this list might just change the way you think about muscle cars forever. Let's get into it. Number 1. 2026 Dodge Charger EV Daytona. Dodge without a roaring V8? That sounds like blasphemy. But here's the twist. The 2026 Dodge Charger EV Daytona is going all electric, and somehow it's even more insane than its gas-powered ancestors. At first glance, it's unmistakably a Charger. Wide stance, angry lines, and Dodge's new R-wing front fascia that slices the air while keeping that muscle car attitude alive. Out back, you get futuristic LED light bars and that glowing Fratzog badge. A throwback to Dodge's heritage, but here's where it gets wild. This isn't just another silent EV. Dodge engineered a Fratsonic chambered exhaust, an artificial sound system that growls like a V8 but with futuristic tones. Love it or hate it, the sound makes the car feel alive. Under the skin, the Daytona runs on Dodge's new 800-volt Banshee platform, rumored to deliver jaw-dropping acceleration. Think 0 to 60 in the mid-2-second range and quarter miles, quick enough to embarrass today's Hellcats. Inside, the cabin looks more like a fighter jet than a car. Huge digital screens, squared-off steering, and multiple power levels you can unlock with Dodge's direct connection upgrades. It's bold, it's different, and it proves muscle cars aren't dying. They're evolving. The Charger Daytona may not drink gas, but it's still pure American muscle in spirit. Number 2. 2026 Ford Torino Cobra. For years, Ford fans have begged for something beyond the Mustang. In 2026, they're finally getting it. The Ford Torino Cobra is back, and it's not here to play nice. The design is a modern twist on the late 60s classic. Wide grille, long hood, quad exhaust tips. This thing looks mean before you even start it. The stance screams muscle, but with sharper aerodynamics that bring it into the modern era. And the numbers? Insane! Ford has packed in a 5.8-liter twin-turbo V8 making around 720 horsepower with 680 pound-feet of torque. That puts it right up there with Dodge and Chevy's biggest hitters. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, it's built for brutal acceleration and lightning-fast shifts. But unlike some muscle monsters of the past, this one can corner. Adaptive suspension, electronic differentials, and multiple drive modes mean you can tame it for the streets or unleash it on the track. Expect 0 to 60 in the low 3-second range with handling sharp enough to rival European sports cars. Inside, Ford nailed the balance between retro and modern. Leather sports seats, flat bottom wheel, and stitching that nods to the past, paired with big digital displays and even Blue Cruise hands-free driving tech. It's brutal, stylish, and smart. The Torino Cobra's return shows Ford knows how to respect heritage while still aiming for the future. Number 3. 2026 Plymouth GTX. Mopar fans, it's your turn. The legendary Plymouth GTX is back, and it's one of the boldest comebacks of 2026. Dubbed the gentleman's muscle car back in the day, the GTX blended muscle with refinement. The new version nails that same formula. The front end features a modern split grille and slim LED headlights, while the rear brings quad exhausts and sleek LED taillights that nod to the original. It's retro-inspired but with a modern, aggressive edge. Under the hood, Plymouth gives you options. The base model packs a 6.4-liter Hemi V8 with 500 horsepower, while the SRT trim cranks it up with a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 making 707 horsepower. There are also whispers of a hybrid-assisted version that could add torque and efficiency without sacrificing performance. Performance is everything here. 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds, top speeds close to 190 miles per hour, and handling tuned with adaptive dampers and Brembo brakes. Step inside and you'll find a driver-focused cockpit, premium leather, Alcantara touches, digital displays, but with retro-style cues like round gauge designs. It's both nostalgic and future-ready. The GTX's return isn't just about horsepower. It's a statement that Mopar muscle isn't fading away anytime soon. Number 4. 2026 Pontiac GTO. When car enthusiasts hear GTO, they think of the car that kicked off the muscle car era. Now, Pontiac is bringing the legend back with the 2026 Pontiac GTO. Visually, it's a perfect mix of old and new. The iconic split grille returns, sharpened with modern LED lighting. Muscular lines run across the body, and the fastback silhouette gives it that unmistakable GTO look. The standard GTO is expected to feature a 6.2-liter V8 with over 600 horsepower, but the real star is the rumored GTO Judge Edition, which could push close to 700 horsepower. That's serious firepower aimed directly at rivals like the Mustang Shelby GT 500 and Camaro ZL1. Pontiac also hasn't forgotten about sound. The new GTO is tuned to roar, not whisper, a throaty exhaust that echoes its heritage. Inside, you get a blend of performance and luxury. Sport bucket seats wrapped in leather, a massive digital display, and all the tech you'd expect in 2026. Adaptive suspension and Brembo brakes mean this isn't just brute force, it's a muscle car that handles. The GTO isn't just a car. It's Pontiac planting its flag again in the modern muscle wars. Number 5. 2026 Chevrolet Nova Super Sleeper. Last but not least, the underdog with a bite. The Chevrolet Nova Super Sleeper. At first glance, the new Nova looks understated. Clean body lines, simple design, no oversized spoilers or loud vents. But that's the point. This car is built to surprise anyone who underestimates it. Hidden under the hood is a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 producing over 750 horsepower. That's more power than many European supercars, but wrapped in a body that looks like a tame street machine. Chevy knows the fans, so they're offering it with a dual-clutch transmission for modern performance and an optional manual gearbox for purists. Expect 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds and a top speed past 200 miles per hour. That's not just quick. It's ridiculous for a car that looks this calm. The inside keeps the sleeper spirit alive. Premium materials, a digital driver display, and customizable driving modes. It's quiet when you want it to be, savage when you need it. The Nova Super Sleeper proves that sometimes the scariest cars aren't the loudest. They're the ones hiding in plain sight. So there you have it. The top 5 most exciting American cars launching in 2026. From Dodge's electric gamble with the Charger Daytona to Chevy's stealthy Nova Super Sleeper, it's clear American muscle is not just surviving, it's evolving. Which one would you want parked in your garage? The nostalgic GTO, the brutal Torino Cobra, or the shocking electric Charger? Let us know in the comments. And if you love cars that make your heart race, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Because 2026 isn't just a big year for American muscle, it might be the best one yet.